Hey guys, back here with another video. This one's going to be about how social media may be ruining your life. And I'm not saying delete your Snapchat, Instagram, whatever you use right now. I'm talking about being conscious of how we use these apps, because if left unchecked, it can put a real hindrance on our mental health. And how can these apps even become addictive? Well, it's very simple. We all know it. We go on, and when we look at memes, when we watch videos, when we binge movies, it's this instant rewarding feeling that's just pinging our reward system in our brains for no effort at all. We open, we look, we scroll for hours, and we feel instantly rewarded. This could become very addictive, and it is addictive because we say, okay, I don't want to do homework, I don't want to do this, because I can get this instant rewarding feeling by just opening my Snapchat, by opening my Instagram. And digital.gov has put out a study, and they found out that we spend a whopping 26 hours per month just online. And the average is 16% higher among millennials. It's just our online lives are so much part of our offline lives. And it can really become dangerous when we use our online lives, or our online lives are just really toxic, and the way we use it is toxic. And I'm going to get more into that in a bit. It's just that online, we use it to talk about ourselves. 30 to 40% of the time, we usually talk about ourselves offline, like, hey, blah, blah, blah. But 80% of the time is online. We talk about ourselves 80% of the time online. It's all about us. It's about who we are. But it really isn't who we are. Our online personas is the best. It's filtered. Always going to parties. They're having fun, they're happy, versus the offline self, where we're sad, where we're not as perfect, we're not filtered, we're flawed in some way, we don't go to parties all the time. And this constant comparing of oneself to the online self can really put a negative impact on your mental health. California State University found that individuals that visited any social media site at least 58 times per week were 3 times more likely to feel socially isolated and depressed compared to those who use social media fewer than 9 times per week. Social media can really make us question ourselves, can really bring the worst out in ourselves. Just constantly shitting on ourselves, being like, why isn't my life as good as this person's life? Always this constant comparing to the online filtered self. And this phenomenon usually happens with people we don't even know. We don't even know Jimmy Jimbo's real life. We know that he has a car, because of the parties, he's always happy, but we never see his online self. I mean, his offline. Is he sad? Is he going through a rough time? We don't know that. Versus people we do know. We know they're online. They're like, oh yeah, they're filtered, blah, 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 whatever. That's their online self. And we know their offline self, where they're like, oh yeah, they were sad this day. They don't look that perfect in real life. And it just doesn't happen when we know the person. But it's always, wow, look at this person. They're so perfect. They're so this and that. And we're comparing our offline selves to their filtered online selves. We're trying to become these unrealistic expectations that are set on by social media. Recently, plastic surgeons, 55% of plastic surgeons reported that the number of people who wanted to get plastic surgery to look like their selfies went up 45% from 2015. That's a really big jump. So many people want to look like their online selves. So many people want to get rid of the flaws, get rid of the acne, to be perfect. And it's obvious. It's like, why is this happening? It's obvious. We spend so much time online. It's becoming so entangled with our offline life. Like, oh, it's the same. And we can't differentiate the two. Like, my offline social skills are going to be different than my online one. I'm not going to be going to parties 24/7. I may post when I go to a party, but that's not happening all the time. And it's this Snapchat dysmorphia. It's this new body, this is BDD, body dysmorphia disorder, where Even when people who have body dysmorphia, all they care about is their body and how they look, they go online and it's just smacking them every time they go online, like, look like this, look like that, here's this filter, be attached to this filter. And it's really hurting people when people go online and they try to seek validation. They try to, oh, I need to get this many likes, oh, I need to look like this, oh, this is what people value. And the person or the people who are the biggest risk, who are at the biggest risk at all of this, are children and young adults. They're developing their social skills. Have developing minds. They're trying to figure out who they are, what they're gonna be, what they like. And if they go on and they see, oh, this is what my peers are doing, this is how I get likes, this is what people value, this is how I get this instant ping of reward, this is how I'm gonna act online. And since I am online so much, it's basically like the offline life. And the two get conflated, and it's just like, kids will stunt their social abilities for life if they have this negative interaction online. They're going to go online and they're going to see, oh, I'm supposed to look like this, let me fix my eating. I'm supposed to look like this, let me get this filter. I want to look like this, I'm supposed to be doing that, let me do this challenge, I'm going to get this many likes. And it's just this constant ping of reward, and it can really hurt someone for life. Because the online life doesn't translate to the offline life. The way you interact with people online, you aren't just gonna go outside and say pog, RuPog, blah blah blah, see all these online terms, and people are gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? What's going on? And it's just not gonna translate at all. It's the time. What does this say? This study saying from University of Pittsburgh found the correlation between time spent scrolling through social media apps and a negative body image feedback. Because people who are offline and just do their own thing, they're not being constantly shoved in the mouth, in the face, blah, blah, blah. Look like this, look like that, do this, be this, do that, do that, do that, do blah, blah, blah. People who are online a lot, they're like, do this, do that, this is likes, do this, blah, blah, blah. Instant ping, 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 ping. And it's just addiction you can't get out. And if you don't break this addiction, your mental health is just gonna go out the window. See you later, goodbye. And the way to fix this, it should just be knowing of how you're using social media. Am I comparing myself to this person? This person probably doesn't have this amazing of a life. They're just posting when they're happy. I should just be happy with myself. I can't change myself. I need to be who I am. All these likes, they don't really mean anything. They're just clicks. I used to have a social media addiction, just scrolling through memes all day. I'm watching Netflix, just going through, not even doing what I want to be doing. And there's something called a dopamine detox. You leave your phone out. You text everyone, hey, I'm not going to be on social media. I'm not going to be doing whatever. So you don't have the fear of missing out. That, oh, what if I don't check my phone? Someone's going to message me. Tell everybody, hey, getting offline for a day, leave me alone, don't text me, don't be surprised. I leave it on for phone calls, those are important, but I always have my phone off me in a way. And what I realized was, I kept, like in the first couple of hours, I woke up really early, I kept reaching for my phone. The phone that wasn't there had this constant, like, phantom vibration. I kept reaching for my phone, trying to check, hey, can I get that next ping? Can I get that next reward, that next hit? But it wasn't there. And I sat there. I started doing things that I usually wouldn't be doing. I was washing the dishes, voluntarily, like, oh yeah, let me just wash the dishes. Let me just do this. I was just doing chores left and right, left and right, left and right, reading the book, picking up something, meditating, going out for a walk. And I was just doing these things that felt really good. And I didn't need that constant hit. I was doing things that I wanted to be doing. And I didn't need that constant hit. I could just be enjoying my life and not be locked, chained to my phone, chained to social media of what I should be. I should just be me. I've had fun. Live my story. Live my life. I shouldn't be living my life according to other people. That's their life. That's their story. I have my own story. I'm going to live it. I'm not going to live for someone else. I'm going to live for me and have fun with my life. And that's what's really amazing. That's what's so much fun, is that not being addicted to social media, being able to find meaning in your own life. in just counteracting, keeping friends informed. You think one of your friends have a social media addiction, reach out to them. Like, hey, how are you feeling? I know it could be really awkward, like, oh dude, how are you feeling, blah blah blah. Like, what are you, a psychiatrist? But it's like, really, reach out to your friends and be like, hey, I'm here for you. Like, you know, a family member. Talk to children, be like, dude, do you really, or dudette, do you really need to be doing these challenges, getting these likes? It's not gonna change who you are. And just having that conversation can help children, can help a friend, can help a family member. And to even keep an eye on yourself, being like, hey, am I using my social media effectively? Is it toxic? Am I comparing myself to other people? Because that's where the real toxicity begins. Oh, this person has this person has blah, 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 blah. The offline self is different from the online self. That's just the big picture, the thing I just want to throw at you 50 million times over and over and over again. Because it's really different. Offline, which is the unfiltered, versus the online, the filtered, the Photoshop, the everything. This is not real. This is fake. This is unrealistic. Offline is realistic. This is where life begins. This is your story. Live your story. Because if you don't, all hell's gonna fall. Shit's gonna hit the fan. You're not gonna have fun. That's all I have to say. Links and information will be in the description. Thanks for watching.